It's Saturday night, and you know what that means? It's Connect Now. We are back after 1 week of not being on the air. We are back with a lot to talk about. We got to talk about the Texas winter storms. As you saw the effects of the Texas winter storms after days of a devastating winter storm in Texas, man, what the effect a lot of people going through. We'll get to that. Plus, we'll get to this little slime ball known as Ted Cruz and his involvement in the Texas winter storm and why didn't react to it fast enough while he was doing something that many of the public thought was ir- unbelievable. You wouldn't believe that. We'll get to that. Plus, we'll get to The Bachelor, Chris Harris, and Rachel Larison. We talk about The Bachelor, Chris Harris defending racial posts over at Lady Annabelle. We'll get to that and much more after Connect Now starts after the commercial. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, alongside my co-host Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing tonight? Well, Brittany Shea, she'll be with
Doing
us
good, doing
momentarily,
good.
but okay, be with us here momentarily. Thank you all for watching this edition of Connect Now, ladies and gentlemen. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Miss Karen. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Brittany Shay, we've been gone for nearly a week now. So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be back and be here.
Okay. I heard you got a new business venture.
Now,
You
can you
wanna
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I heard you got a new business venture. You wanna talk about your business venture right quick?
Yes. The current business venture I have is basically a jewelry and accessory online boutique store. It's called my it's called Maven Collection, and it's short for MVN Collection. And we got all
Mm.
your accessory needs, trendy bags. We have the money bag if anybody looking for that. So, check us out on Instagram, MVN underscore collection, and just give your girl a follow and see what you like.
All right, good for that. So let's get talking about what's going on this week. After days of devastating winter Texas storms, Texas endured a winter storm that they never thought existed. What's your thoughts on Texas winter storms with the power outages out, price gouging, people doing some stealing? Which people's houses been frozen, and what do you think the next step for Texas to go forward?
But I think the next step for Texas, um, it's going to have to be recovery efforts and basically like getting things back to how it was before the storm happened. What's going on
Mm-hmm.
in Texas is very unfortunate, and you feel for everyone there. A lot of people looking at it like, oh, it's just little snow, but that little snow has caused a lot of damage and caused a lot of people to be cold in their houses, no food, no water. Shelter is inadequate. Being in the cold for 3 to 5 days takes a toll on people. People are dying. It's just a disaster.
Yeah, it is. We seeing images right here of someone's roof being caved in. You see this too with people with the lines waiting for food or aid or something. Then this is another one too where you can
Right.
see a sky view of Texas where it was completely frozen and snowed in. What are your thoughts on
Yeah.
what should people do if another disaster like that happens? Is like Texas, is they prepared? Is we prepared here in Alabama? What the steps do you think like getting there in order to not prevent that from happening ever again?
Well, I think Texas they have to work on their own electricity power
Mhm.
grid because I heard they got like three different power grids and multiple electric companies, and they're not on the Eastern power grid. They have their own
Mhm.
like power grid, and then they basically saying that their infrastructure is lackluster. They should have been, it's a lot of things that they should have been fixed in Texas, but they chose not to. They have privatized, like I said, electric companies. You can pick and choose what electric company you want. It's like a free market of electricity companies. Like here, we only have the Southern Company. So Southern Company is only
Yeah.
responsible for the state of Alabama. Every part, nook and crook of Alabama, they had to fix. With them, whatever electric company you have, they had to fix it. And you don't know how long that's going to be. So unfortunately, I just feel for everybody in Texas, y'all need to work on y'all infrastructure. Ain't no city or state perfect. And I don't
No,
think no
yeah.
one can ever. And you know what? No one can ever be prepared for natural disasters or anything like that to happen.
Yeah,
So,
they said former President Barack Obama, he was trying to propose like an energy solar panels. Like when you go to
mm-hmm.
Canada and stuff, they have
Oh, I
solar
did that.
panels. Oh, that's fine. They got solar panels and stuff like they can you know, something to test and the global warming and stuff. So do you think that kind of with did Obama was hit the nail on the head where people should have went there or just people just don't care if it don't bother me, if it don't matter to me, then just don't matter to me until something drastic happens. Well, she
I think people looking at it like, oh, that can't happen here. This can't happen here. We have this. We have X, Y, and Z. But you can't say
mhm,
what can and can't happen until it happens. That's how I look
yeah.
at it.
Yeah, you can see these images right here. We want folks to look at these images and stuff. This could be anybody. You see right here,
Yeah.
this family with the heat to stay warm, they had to use the fireplace. So, like I said, our hearts and prayers go out to the people in
Mm,
Texas, so they can get themselves back together.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who's in the news right now, and he has been in the news lately. Current Senator Ted Cruz. Did you hear about the story about him leaving Texas for a Mexico trip and returning to face not helping the people with aid and stuff? What's your thoughts on that?
Cowardice, punk pussiness. I mean, to me, it's like you.
Yeah, this
I
what he.
feel like now it was more now than ever time for the Texans to stay strong and be in this together. You see what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
everybody suffer, rich, poor, in between, because of what happened, and you flee. They're going to show you don't have no leadership. You the first sight of trouble, you run away.
And you can tell right here in these pictures that he was slurping on noodles while waiting on his flight. And he also said that his girls told him he was being a good dad, trying to say his girls wanted to get away. Instead, why would you use your own family? just gonna say, I was trying to avoid it. Just you be open front with it.
Yeah, right. He ain't gonna say that. You using your wife and children as scapegoat. I mean, even though the wife, the one technically wanted to go to Cancun, but I mean, you should have stuck it
Yeah,
out like everyone else had to. Hell, you
yeah,
got a
these
nice home. Hell, you be all right. I'm pretty sure you got a fireplace in that bitch. Hell,
yeah, he probably did. He just didn't know how how rich people is. They like if it don't happen to me, it just don't happen to me. I'm not gonna deal with it. And did you hear what
Yeah, they don't want to deal
President
with
Trump?
it.
Did you hear what President Trump way back when he
Mm-mm.
said a tweet about Cruz with this? What
Why
he
would the people of Texas support Ted Cruz when he had come absolutely nothing for them? He's another all talk, no action. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I don't even like Trump like that, but shit, I agree. He said, oh, no lies told. What has he
yeah,
done?
he been defending
And then
the
that
Second
folks still gonna
Amendment.
vote
That's been
for
it.
him.
Yeah, that's kind of
Okay, and
sad.
not and be honest with you, not everybody needs a gun. Not everybody needs a gun because it's some local crazy people out here. It's a background check need to be done. It needs to be stricter laws. But is it gonna
It do.
happen? Hell no, because constituents and lobbyists and the what them people call the gun control
Hmm.
people? What they call it? RA, NRA, NRA.
NRA, the gun
They
nuts.
all in it. Everybody all up in it. Ain't nobody. Yeah, the crazy gun people.
Yeah. All right.
They'll be
Speaking of
alright.
that, speaking of that, Kim Kardashian has filed for divorce from Kanye West. Did you see this coming?
Yeah. Yes, everybody saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like I think his mental health illness and the way he been going around things and doing things for the last couple years, Kim can deal with that. She not gonna deal with it. She not gonna handle it. Kim takes me as the person that when things get hard and tough, she flees, she runs away like Ted Cruz. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Kim
Ted
said I ain't
Cruz.
got
Did,
time. Kim said
did,
I ain't got time.
but you know, Jimmy Kimmel called Ted Cruz this.
Ooh Lord, he look like that. The blobfish. He look
The
like that
blobfish.
fish. Ooh, that's ugly. Just imagine putting some hair on him and a beard. He look like that motherfucker. Oh my god. Ooh, go.
Oh man.
Ooh.
But
Mm-mm.
but
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 yeah,
do
back
do
to
you
Kim and Kanye.
go ahead?
Oh, you had
Oh, I was gonna say Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. They said Kim now she wants like joint custody of Kanye, joint custody of the kids with Kanye.
mhm.
So
Okay, that's
you think
understandable.
Kanye West is he gonna be a good co-parent?
I believe so. Just because you have mental illness, that shouldn't stop you from being a parent or being a good parent. Now, if you get to a point
Mm,
where you having um episodes and you can't
mm,
recognize, reality from fantasy, and it's just
mm.
taking over you, then maybe that's when the kids should be with Kim. But um, I feel like it's gonna be some kind of stipulation with that. I feel like Kim gonna want somebody to be there with Kanye if he had the kids. That's what I
Okay,
think.
that's fair. Well, speaking of that, Gorilla Glue girl Tessica Brown, she's back in the news. Now we know that
Don't
she
move.
was. We know that she had her little issues with her hair, and she finally got it fixed. Now,
Mhm.
Tessica Brown now in a new venture and stuff. Have you heard about the new venture she's doing?
No.
She's starting her own line.
Oh no, fuck.
she's starting,
No fuck.
she's starting, she's starting online. She got t-shirts and stuff. She even wearing the t-shirt now.
It don't
She
move.
wants you to buy. She wants you to. She wants you to buy into her t-shirts and stuff. She wants you. See, she trying to capitalize on her
Capitalize.
fame by doing ignorant stuff. So why not go out and just get something for buy something, buy a t-shirt, buy some track pants, buy something. I'm surprised she ain't got Gorilla Glue on sale.
Let me tell you why. Because I'm starting to believe she doing this for clout and it's a scam. Because it don't move. It don't move. It don't move. It don't fucking move. Why the fuck would you tell us that it don't fucking move? You should have took your ass to the emergency room when it didn't damn move. You see what I'm saying? But
But she
yeah, she
had
capitalizing, and I think because she was getting money off of GoFundMe, she was up to like almost 30K. So I think for
Mm-hmm.
her, she didn't want to make it look like she clout chasing, she money hungry, she ain't trying to scam and scheme. So she gave it to a hair restoration organization or whatever. So she got to get money on the back end some kind of way. So you might well,
Mm-hmm.
if it don't move, you might well get a T-shirt that say it don't move and make money. So that's what she doing. But she go her little 15 seconds of shame is gonna be up. I agree with like Lovely T. Like
Mm-hmm.
at first I was like, man, she probably did have damn glue in her head. But when I thought about it and I seen YouTube videos of people, I don't know what the fuck they did all that spreading the glue in their hair trying to show that it don't take all that to remove it. And then 1 minute it's showing like her hair was all like right there, like it was all neat and laid down. Then a couple times later, it was like jet black. I don't know what the fuck going on. I can't. I don't know if this happened to her for real. Did she do it intentionally? Did she do it unintentionally? But I mean, do you, sis? If you trying to get to the bag, get to the money, you Instagram official. Some people been on Instagram for years and have not been official on Instagram, and you got all these followers TikTok. She might well capitalize off of it, monetize it, do whatever. But when they was trying to do frivolous things like saying that she was gonna sue Gorilla Glue, I think she really was gonna sue Gorilla Glue, but she received so many backlash about it because why would you sue Gorilla Glue when Gorilla Glue clearly tells you this is an industrial glue. Use this for steel. Use this for wood, baby. Use this for craft projects. Don't put this shit on your hair. It's not that. It's not Elmer glue. No ma'am. How the fuck you get Gorilla Glue and got to be glue? Fucking confused. One is for hair. One is for putting some shit together. I mean, come on now. Come on. What's your feeling?
Yeah,
I'm done ranting, Raven. What you feel about it?
it's just stupid. She just doing that for just attention. Well, at first you felt bad for her, but she got no
Mhm.
better than that. You putting Gorilla Glue in your head. Gorilla Glue known for wooden products, household products, not for haircare products. So she know better than
Yeah.
that.
And
And
then.
and the same. Go ahead,
Mhm.
Brent. This
Mhm. I'm
Gorilla Stop
listening.
or
Go.
whatever,
It's
Gorilla Stop
flag.
and stuff. You know, if that's for haircare products, let that be and stuff. But don't just with the Gorilla Glue. You making it too simple, and then now you trying to do a business on it and trying to capitalize and monetize on it. So
Mhm.
it kind of she knows you at first you feel sorry for her, but it's time she kind of losing that
Mhm.
as a way to get money. She said, "Well, hell, if I'm
Yeah.
you doing all this ignorant shit, I might well just go on take it a little bit further than I'm gonna take it to."
Take advantage of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tussica. It don't move. It don't move.
it don't
Mm-mm-mm.
move. It don't move. It don't move. It don't move. All right, speaking of
It don't
that.
move. It don't move.
All right. Speaking of that, what about this about B Simone? You heard about B Simone, right? About she said women need to raise up their standards up when it comes to
Mhm.
men. What you think about that?
She was basically saying that the same thing that women want in men, women must have the same thing, and I agree. But I think people looking at her as she's not the messenger. You see what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
get the message, but she's not the she not should be the messenger. You see what I'm saying?
She
Because
don't
she
need to
said
be the
some crazy
messenger.
shit. Yeah. Mm-mm. We get the message. I'm with you on the message now. But as far as you
Mm-hmm.
concerned, you said some dumb shit like a couple. Well, I think we talked about it here when she was talking about Daniel A. She's like, "Oh, I can't ladies do it better." Like you definitely you fool. You putting yourself down to uplift
Mm-hmm.
another race of women. Like you should uplift yourself. Like ain't that wrong? Beautiful women, beautiful in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But why
Mm-hmm.
the hell would you say they're really they're doing it? Her little her voice and she, baby girl. Like no, no, be small. You're not even funny. You're not funny. You like Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? You might be funny in movies
oh,
and little skits, but I wouldn't pay
oh,
to go see you in Wild Out. But hell, I wouldn't pay for you
she
to
was in
see me.
Wild
Yeah, you
Out.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
She was
you
in
know she
Wild
on
Out.
Wildin' Out. You know Wildin' Out just yes, she on Wildin' Out. Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody that's on Wildin' Out are people from the internet, are Instagram famous
Yeah.
people. That's think they
Mm-hmm.
comedians, but they're really not. You know, whatever. But baby girl, like they say, right message, wrong messenger. That's all. Well, especially she was downgrading herself because she got insecurity problems, trying to say, oh, excuse me, she winning, she looks pretty, that boy sexy, this and that. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? And she got backlash for that. And then, of course, she's a plagiarizer, you know, taking folks' work off of goddamn Etsy and damn what that shit called? What people go to? Sometimes hell I use it. When you go to
Yeah.
look at pin stuff, Pinterest, yeah. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
taking shit off Pinterest and shit. Like a manifestation book. I bet she ain't manifest that damn backlash she received. She didn't see that kind of shit.
No, she didn't see that coming. She
So
she was just
let me
talking.
stop. What you think?
Oh, we're gonna say she was just talking. No, she was talking okay, but she don't know everybody how everybody's status is. Like if some,
Mhm.
we have average people. Sometimes they ain't where they want to be in life, but they have a job, they
Right.
have a career. So she
Mhm.
can't judge nobody on the terms of their economic status and stuff, because she
Mhm.
might have been that way before she blowed up. So she gotta watch what she say
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm just
it's like she said, okay, if you got a car, you know, you want him to have a car, you should have a car. If you want him to have a house, you should have a house. You know, this and that, this
hmm
and that. But I agree with you saying too that sometimes you got to meet people halfway. Some people may not have what you have, may not have what they have, but it
hmm
works out. You know what I'm saying? Because opposite attracts, and you know, different people relationships are different. You know, somebody may make more than the other one. Somebody may be taking care of the other one. Who knows? That's that person's business and their household and who you lay with, sleep with. That's your business. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Who you sleep with, who you share your moments with, stuff like that. That's how y'all
Hmm.
roll, how y'all are, with her trying to dictate life and stuff. It can be the opposite for a man too.
Hmm.
Man can not have much money as well, but we can't judge that.
Hmm.
We just judge them by their character. She trying to say you got to be equal.
Right.
And somebody who equal, they ain't gonna
Yeah.
somebody gonna be it's gonna be like competition in a way.
Hmm.
So
I feel like you'll be equal enough, but somebody
mm,
may have more than the other in a way. You see
yep.
what I'm saying? But we
hmm
won't. You shouldn't hold that against someone because we, like you said, we don't know everybody's problems and situation issues because everyone has that. Everybody carry their own baggage. So and you bring it to relationships and all.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, Bachelor host Chris Harris feels the pressure to step down since the host of the show had got some backlash from Rachel Lindsay over defending a post of racial overtones. What's
Mm-mm.
your thoughts on that?
Well, I feel like it came to the point where he was like, to me, it's like you don't even know this girl. You just host the show. You probably met her. You know, you probably seen her like at the rose ceremony, and that's it. Like, I'm not finna defend this damn girl I don't know who went to a racist ass antebellum ass plantation ass party. I'm not finna defend her. Who is she to me? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lose my job over her. I don't know that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And then ask me about her. I said, I don't know that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Because I'm not going to defend her. I don't know nothing about her. And she been accused of having, racist past and racist remarks and stuff on TikTok. And she been exposed. And I think on The Bachelor, he supposed to be going to like hometown. It's the
Mhm.
hometown week or whatever. When he goes to meet the final four girls'
Parents and
families.
stuff.
So yeah, from what I can tell, what that man name is for the Bachelor?
His name Matt James.
Yeah, Matt
You
James.
talking
He
about?
gonna choose that race ass white woman. He gonna choose her because he get me coonerish, niggerish vibes. You see what I'm saying? He gonna
Yeah.
choose that woman. He don't even have no chemistry with her, but he gonna choose her. because she's a white woman. You know what I'm saying?
but
They
but
look like,
but
you know,
mm, but we talking about the host Chris Harris. Do you think should he step down as the host?
I feel like to me, from what I heard from seeing that interview and him, what's the word? I want to say not microaggressions. It may have been a little microaggressions. Um, it was like subtle. Well, she's not like that, or she wouldn't be that, or you know, basically like this cancel culture got to stop. And you can't cancel everybody. And okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can't cancel everybody, but if there's evidence of that person doing these things, then it's a cause for cancellation. But then again, it's like with cancel culture, I feel like you can cancel someone, but has that person that's being counseled, has they showed an effort of change? Because I believe everybody can change, but if they're not trying to take change, accountability, and ownership, then yeah, counsel their ass. And just like how he's in the program get counseled off of ABC from being a host. You see what I'm saying? Going to bat and defending her. It's like undertone, racial undertone, you know. And like Lindsay said, well, if I was there, it would have been something totally different. Like she would have, if she was at the antebellum party, they would have said, "Here, wear this white shirt, a damn blanket ass looking skirt, and an apron."
Mm-hmm.
They would have had her looking like a slave. You know what I'm saying? If she was there,
Mm-hmm.
come on, put two and two together. Like you coming to her defense, and you could see that that was not right, but whatever what it was. And for one thing, it's like recognize your privilege. Like you know you're privileged. You can't say that, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Everybody to a certain degree know about slavery. If you don't know about slavery, something's fucking wrong with you. I don't know what textbook you was looking at or reading. I know y'all trying to rewrite history and sweep other things under the rugs of what's been done to minorities in this country. But I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I know what the fuck happened to every goddamn minority. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I
everybody
actually
should know.
educated and African American studies came to play. Hmm.
Yeah, everybody should
Yeah,
know
like you
about
said,
slavery.
yeah, that's common knowledge. Even if it was
Yeah.
400 years ago, it still affects from slavery that affects black people to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Colorism, racism, institutionalized racism, everything. You know what I'm saying? Federal complex. If you think about prison, how they treat people in prison, they treat them like slaves sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did
But
you hear about what was Chris
how?
Coleman was talking about prisons? Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
He said that they try to design
Um,
folk, huh?
mm.
I said they try to design
Keep
folks
talking.
to. I'm doing it now. They try to design folks from prisons and stuff from to be from 8 years old, and they trying to gradually like when you get to high school and stuff, you're gonna do bad. So when they try to
Mm-hmm.
get you down, they got you and they try to put you in the prisons and stuff. They're trying to build prisons in the state so they can
Mm-hmm.
keep people from not seceding and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that on his V95 is V94
Yeah, his
V94.
V9 post show.
Yeah, basically he's trying to say like if your child at a certain age has gotten the proper education, grade level education that they need to have, and they're failing, they're not serious about their education. It's like a pipeline, like you said, leading them to life crime, and then from life of crime to being in prison, being in the system. Not being able to rehabilitate from being in jail, being in prison. Because once you do go out, it's like you go right back in.
Yeah, yeah, that's unfortunate. So
Hmm.
hopefully with
So,
that. All right.
do you think he's still gonna be on the Bachelor show, Chris Harrison?
Like they trying to make it seem they want to like calm it down for a minute, like so he
Hmm.
can so folks can forget about it and stuff. That's what they trying to do. Like once this settle on in, he'll ease on
Hmm.
back in and like nothing had happened.
Hmm. Right,
So
I can see that.
so he just had to be a little bit more racial sensitive. He need to take racial sensitive classes because you can't defend nothing that's racist and stuff because people gonna look at you sideways and think,
Mm-mm.
okay,
Look at you.
you part of the problem too. Because if you don't change and evolve, then they're gonna find ways to get
Mm-hmm.
rid of you either one way or another. So he
Mm-hmm.
needs to try to work on himself
Right.
right now. All right,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of that,
Yeah.
Monique Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, well, not Love Hip Hop Atlanta, Love Hip Hop LA, and she's saying that
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre threatened her over his new boo, April Jones, who was Amarion's ex-wife and ex-baby mom. What's your thoughts on Dr. Dre dating April and Monique's involved as
Whew, well, I'm starting to think she a homie hopper anyway. I mean, she went from Omarion to LaFiz. I mean, them two may not know Dr. Dre, but yeah, Dr. Dre is well known in the industry, of course, and he's a self-made billionaire, whatever. He got money, but
he got
yeah,
the
I don't care how much
headphones.
money you got. You're not gonna be kicking off in my ass. I don't give a
Yeah,
damn. You're
you
not gonna
date
be
Dr.
kicking off in
Dre.
my ass. The
You
Dre
date
beat
him.
by Dre. No, the fuck I won't,
Beat,
cause he's not gonna kick my ass. No. I don't care how much money you got. You're not gonna give me no black eye. You're not gonna mess up his face. You're not gonna break nothing on me. Give me bruises. I don't care how much money you got. Everybody know Dr. Dre is a well-known woman beater, allegedly. Yeah, ask
And
Mr. Light. Mr.
this
Light told y'all. And his wife, I'm
this
pretty sure his ex-wife, she been getting kicked off of her ass. She got tired of it.
yeah. She probably did get tired of it. Shit. She said, I can't take this shit no more.
No amount of money, no Gucci bag, no expensive
but
house, no yacht. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of getting slapped, punched, kicked, and
but
combos
she
by this
said
nigga.
I might want a little bit more money, like the increase and stuff, so I can still live,
Yeah,
accustomed to my lifestyle and
the
stuff.
lavish
But I
life.
can't take this shit no
Hmm.
more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got tired of it. She been married to him about 20 plus years. But after a
Yeah.
while, I'm pretty sure she tried to sweep it on the rug, make excuses for, domestic violence and being abused or some serious. And, all the women he abused, Michelle, it was another woman, I can't think her name. She was a DJ or a writer or something. He abused her. He didn't even know that lady. He beat her
He ain't never
ass. That man
know.
is
He,
crazy.
Drake, now he
That
got a
man
new
is
boo.
crazy. I'm sorry.
He got a
I
new
couldn't
play
date him.
down. He got a new play down. He got April.
April
April
Jones,
wants the
run,
money.
girl.
She ain't running from that.
Yeah,
She
she
gonna
want
stay
money.
in that.
But,
She gonna stay in that.
all right,
Believe
you
me,
like to
she's
get
staying in
kicked,
that.
punched, and thrown on the floor, and then the
That's
next
what she
day the
willing to
bitch black your
sacrifice.
eye, and that's why I got you this. I don't want this. I don't want this nigga. I want half your money. That's what the ex-wife gonna get, half that money.
Yeah, she probably get about I say roughly $500,000. Yeah, Dr. Dre a
A
billionaire.
month.
So said a month. No,
Yeah, she was trying to get more than that.
she ain't getting all that money. Yeah, Dr. Dre no better than that. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
she be he'll be stupid
Yeah,
giving something like that. But
that's why he having
he got
black real because God don't like ugly.
yeah. But speaking of that, more apologies. Singer Justin Timberlake apologized to fellow singers Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, um, for promises to make himself a better human being. What you think about Justin Timberlake finally apologizing to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson for his past behavior?
Well, I feel like it's almost 20 years, a little bit late, sir. I feel like if it happened then, you should apologize then. You don't wait no almost 20 damn years to apologize for destroying these two women's lives. Like you could have took half ownership with Janet for when you took that thing off her titty, but you didn't. You try to play the victim, play dumb. You get what I'm saying? Play dumb and stupid. You're supposed to reveal the bra, not the titty. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that Super
And with
Bowl
Brittany, he
performance
was
and stuff.
yeah. Me too. So what did you think about that, Janet?
It was sort of like he trying to make fences because now he got his own family, and so he want to start off fresh and start off with a clean slate. So he's trying to all that childish behavior he did way back when, and with Britney Spears, with her mental illness and everything not going well with her, and
Mhm.
Janet Jackson, she being blackballed in the industry.
Mhm.
I talk more detail about it on Viral. So if anyone of y'all want to see Viral,
Mhm.
it's on the Connect TV archives. Justin Timberlake, but it'll be coming on tomorrow. So it'll come on tomorrow. You'll see it. You'll see
Mhm.
in depth details about it
Mhm.
and see what people reactions were about it.
Yeah. I really don't think it was sincere because he was facing backlash from that Britney Spears documentary. Free
Mm.
Britney. What it ain't called Free Britney. What is it called?
Framing Britney Spears, the documentary about her conservatorship. She's
Yeah.
trying to get out
Yeah,
herself
because
out
of the
the.
conservatorship. Yeah.
But Britney Spears, I think
You can talk.
I don't know. I don't know if she kind of, what I'm saying, if she's there, like she can talk, but Britney Spears control her own assets, her own wealth. She might need somebody. I don't know, because if she can't trust her mom and her dad, who can she
Mhm.
trust? Can she trust her
Yeah.
sister?
All people said she can't really trust her family because her family eating off of her. That's what they
She
saying.
can't trust Jamie Lynn Spears.
Mm-mm. They said she can't be trusted
Damn.
either. They said Jamie right with her under her dad, that girl. But
Yeah.
like we were saying about Britney Spears, back in the day, he was going around bragging about taking her virginity and trying to slut shame her and try to say she was cheating on him, but that was nobody's business. You see what I'm saying? That she
Yeah, but
broke up
see
with
that.
her, y'all broke up, but you
But see,
still
they
shouldn't
made
have been
it.
trying to talk about her like that.
Yeah, but see, they made it appear, when you was watching the MTV TRL days in the with early 2000s, the early millennium, Britney Spears was like that
Mm-hmm.
wholesome all American girl, and Justin Timberlake was that wholesome all American boy. So many people had thought, oh, they can't be sleeping together, and then
Mm-mm.
when you find out later down the road, like they've been sleeping together, come on, it's just typical teenagers. Teenagers gonna do
Yeah,
wild and crazy things.
yeah. And then back then, let me see, they was 18, 19,
Don't
like you
understand they was
said, 20.
teenagers.
They were young adults, really. Yeah, teenagers. Like, okay, it was kind of quite natural if you figured that they was gonna sleep together because they boyfriend girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but then
Yeah,
when
but I
Janet came
mean, I feel
along,
like it was a little late.
yeah, it was too little, too late. But I'm saying when Janet Jackson came along,
Hmm.
they said she had a fling with Justin Timberlake too. And then after he ripped her titty and stuff, the fling was over with, and she got blackballed. So he had to reverse that narrative
Yeah,
and make it seem like she was the one
yeah.
that was doing the wrongdoing. But it was both. Like I said, sex sells in any industry, entertainment,
Hmm.
anything. Hell, just you sex sells when you're working somewhere and you see someone attractive and like, oh, look at that hot girl right there. Look at it, vice versa. The girls go the same way for the dudes. So sex gonna be around for a long,
Yeah,
long
but
time.
it ain't going nowhere. But I feel
Nah, it
like
ain't.
when Janet was going through what she was going through too, he was an equal participant in it too. So he should have been by her side or at least, trying to bat for her. But he wasn't. He was nowhere to be found. He was playing the victim, oh, I'm innocent, woe is me. He playing the victim for both these women. You see what I'm saying? And the way like they was treated in the media and that played a big part of Britney Spears' mental health when she was having troubles with what she was going through because the media never been nice and kind to Britney Spears. They never gave her grace. You know what I'm saying? Give
Yeah.
people grace. Britney Spears is a human being just like everyone else. She gonna falter. She gonna make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But she really like she in so many ways, she's like for now, she's unproblematic. You see what I'm saying? She never said
Mm-hmm.
anything or did anything too bad to people or even though she had her mental breakdown, who in the industry hasn't had a mental breakdown? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she better now and I feel like she want her freedom. She been told what to do since she was a child, since she was in Disney, since she was, on the height of her career. She been always told what to do. They control every aspect of her life. They dangling her kids in front of her. Like, if you do this, do that. If you speak out, you taking your kids away. It's just like free Britney. I'm with it because I already know I'm a friend of Britney Spears from back in the day, even to now.
I'm
All these people, I'm still a fan of. Hell, I'm still a fan
yeah,
of Justin Timberlake, even though he did some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm, yeah, I'm like I said, I got to watch that Framing Britney Spears. They say it's on FX, so you can get a
Mhm.
deeper inside look at Britney Spears, how she started from
Mhm.
humble beginnings to how she is right now with her mental illness and stuff. So I pray to God
Mhm.
Britney Spears get well and better
Yeah.
because it's a lot. I be hearing about some lady. You got to hear the watch the documentary. Some lady was writing Britney Spears like she was her mom and
Mhm.
trying to be a stalker as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's kind of weird, but we
Oh
hope
hell,
Britney
I gotta
Spears
watch
get.
this.
Yeah, I mean it's out there. It's just like so juicy. You kind of like, good God, man. All right, speaking of that, more
Yeah.
people that's in the headlines and stuff. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they announced that they're having their second kid coming soon, later this summer. But they'll have a sit-down interview with the Queen of Talk, Oprah Winfrey, for a CBS interview coming up next month. So Oprah giving free reign to ask any questions she want to ask. So what's your thoughts on Oprah trying to talk about Prince Harry and Meghan to about the royal family feud? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, it's like I'll be honest with you, don't. I mean, I care because I like Meghan Markle in here, but I don't care because it was the writing was on the wall. Like she was being belittled, berated, and in the media over there in England. Like they were relentless. They was, they was in on her ass, and she didn't even do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like that could be very tiresome and depressing. And I know, like she was saying, I know an interviewer had asked her like back in the day, was she okay? And she was like, nobody ever asked me that. Thank you for asking me, am I okay? It took a toll on her, you tell. And it's her to be like a mixed race woman, black and white woman, they look at her majority as being
Mm-hmm.
black. It took a toll on her mentally,
Mm-hmm.
and she couldn't
Yeah.
deal with it, And by Harry being married to her as the husband, he went along with his wife for what's her well being. So how you feel about it? I want to know your opinion.
Well, like you said with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, once you in the royal family, you gonna be talked about. We get people all the time that's gonna talk about
Hmm.
people. Just that's when you're born in this world, you're gonna get talked about,
Hmm.
regardless of that. It's just that's the
Hmm.
nature of the beast
Yeah.
sometimes. And with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they're public figures, so they. I guess they want their independence from the royal family, in anticipation independence. So being on Oprah and stuff, her asking the questions that she want to ask them, this might give them a little soften up and be like, okay, people can embrace it, or people cannot
Hmm.
embrace it. It kind of opens up that door and be like, all right, let's see they humbleness and stuff, because a lot of people saying Prince Harry and his brother William, they was close when their mom Princess Diana had passed away, and now since they
Hmm.
have their own families, they're not close like they used to. So a lot of people
Hmm.
think Megan kind of putting the wedge in between Harry and his brother William.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm not trying to say Megan a bad person, but that's what the British press is saying, and that's why Megan
Hmm.
and Harry had to leave Britain and come to America. So,
Hmm.
so I hope this interview kind of humanized them, and we'll see how this go. Because they have a second kid on the way. So let's just hope Prince
Hmm.
Harry and Meghan can stay as a unit.
Yeah.
So move on from that. Also, what's your thoughts on Beyonce? She says she plans to give back to Texas affected to the snowstorm.
Yeah, I feel like it's only right. And then she reps Texas. That's her hometown. Will be her home. And she always been doing things for Texas. I know when they had that hurricane, she had her Be Good Foundation was, giving out food, donations to the people of Houston. So I was when I first heard that happen, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she gonna get back in some form or way. And I saw on her mom Instagram page, Miss Tina, she was bringing awareness to it too, and about donations to the people of Texas. So I already quite figured that she was gonna look out for her people, her
Okay.
Houston's in Texas.
Well, she'll do a better job
What
than
you
Ted
think?
Cruz. I said she'll do a better job than Ted Cruz, his blobfish
Blah
ass.
blah. Right.
I think she'll do,
Yeah.
and then,
Because
and then
at the
like
end of the
AOC,
day,
I was gonna say AOC and stuff. She raised $2 million for Texans and stuff, better than Ted Cruz ever did, trying to abandon what he did
mm-mm.
and slurping on his news.
A snake oil salesman, a damn snake.
And then when Jimmy
Yeah,
Kimmel
he
said
the
he's
perfect
nothing but
example
a
of being
snake.
a career politician. He hasn't done anything for the state of Texas. When he like that blobfish, when he goes and do things, he look like that damn blobfish. Don't have shit to say, but say a lot, but without saying nothing. Cause remember, Trump
Yeah,
called his wife ugly. He called Trump called that man white ugly. He up there tomorrow, and then they don't defend the ugly ass man, but he called your wife ugly. Ain't no way in hell. But he a cowardice
right.
person.
Remember a pig.
Yeah, that's who. Yeah, I mean, that's bad when a celebrity is doing more than you are, and you're supposed to be in government. You're supposed to govern
Yeah.
the people. You're supposed to serve people. Now, I feel like if he had that trip already booked and planned, I don't know, that's maybe something different, but still, how the hell, you got time to do all that, go to Cancun because your children and wife want you to go. That go to show you money rules. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it's like, okay, yeah, and what if you came back from Mexico and your house still was fucking cold? What, you gonna leave again?
Yeah, he'll do the same thing. He'll try to leave again like a blobfish. So
Yeah,
we know
blah
how that.
blah.
Okay, quick
Mhm.
before we go, quick, what you think about Michelle Obama landing a Netflix show with cooking?
Yeah, I want to see that. I ain't even know about that.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't. I didn't know. I know she
Okay.
signed a deal with Netflix. I remember when she had that documentary on Netflix, but I didn't know she had a cooking show. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
she
it
gonna
because
have
you
a
don't watch
cooking
anything
show.
with Michelle Obama. That's my first lady.
Yeah, your forever first lady. Also, and
Mhm.
finally, Megan Thee Stallion confirms that she's dating this dude. I don't even know who this dude is. Paris Fontaine. Who is he, Brittany?
Partner. Harrison Fontaine. Yeah.
Parson.
He's a rapper, producer, partisan, partain, whatever his fucking name is. He's 6 foot tall. He's taller than her.
I
He
thought
a
you said he was
male
6'5".
stallion. He a male 6'5", and I know they was on live or something. One of his friends or her friends on live, and you can hear him back down the door. To me, open the door, open the door. It's like, oh Lord, Megan got into another toxic ass relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You said Megan Thee Stallion
But
got into another toxic relationship.
yeah, there were people saying online. I don't know. They say
So
he
you
kind of
telling me that?
crazy.
Oh well, shit, this shit ain't gonna last then.
Yeah, I don't know. But it look like she do pickpocket niggas. I don't know what's up with
Oh,
that. I mean, sometimes you be thinking you getting a good man, and that nigga be crazy. Cause he
is,
would
is
bang
this
that
what
door,
we?
open the door.
Is it like B Simone? Was she talking about manifestation?
Yeah, I mean, you can't manifest no relationship because that shit could be end up toxic, end up in the dumps. But she looked like she in love with him. I heard Cash Doll. She used to date him. Cash Doll was saying he was kind of possessive.
Oh well, she better know what the hell she getting herself into. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, she claimed her new boo. I think she went from having a short man to she went from having a she went from having a pony to
What now?
she went from having a pony. I said she went from having a pony to her lanes
I don't
to
see. I mean,
a
since you
horse.
saying all this, since you saying all this stuff about he possessive and stuff, this just a fling. This what it look like to me.
Hmm.
So we just have to
Hmm.
wait and see.
He brought her stuff for Valentine's Day or her birthday or something. He showed on Instagram.
That
Yeah,
don't
like
mean
she was in
shit.
love with him, child. You in lust. She in lust.
Yeah.
That man look like the way he was batting down the door, open this motherfucking door. Open the door right now. She said, what? And then she's like, my baby, he mad at me, y'all. He mad at me. Huh? What?
Yeah,
About
it's just a
what? He
fling.
look like he crazy. Open the door. What y'all doing in there? What y'all doing? Open the door.
Ain't you say?
If you
Ain't did
don't
you
get the
say
fuck
that he
on, beat on the door.
did you say that he had a hit or something? Like he doing a currently hit like with Cardi B or something?
Yeah, he's Cardi's B ghostwriter. He did Up
Okay.
and he did other songs for Cardi B. He basically Cardi B just playing out ghostwriter.
He
And
talking all
I
that
just
crazy
think with
shit.
that, that's a whole nother video. I just think Cardi B girl, did you write anything? Like you have so many ghostwriters. Have you wrote anything? And then
Cardi B
I'm
don't
not a
write.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she said she don't write. I mean, you can't fault her for being honest and telling the truth. She all about getting
Yeah.
money. That's it. She
Yeah.
better hope she have longevity though. Between her
Oh,
and
she gonna
Cardi
have
B
longevity.
and next time, you think so? And Megan Thee Stallion, you
Yeah.
think they're gonna have longevity? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Probably gonna have like she gonna be like every now and then she'll have a hit, but she won't
Yeah,
produce an
now this.
album. But she
Mhm.
doing her thing on Messenger and stuff. So Facebook keep her wealthy. We talking about her, we keeping her wealthy. So she gonna stay
Mhm.
on the radar.
Mhm. She's gonna try to stay in the news about something, but she need to
Yeah.
be trying to. I'm pretty sure she probably got that second album in the works. If your sophomore album do good, that's gonna be telling about whether your career is gonna be longevity. Because I know they said the second album is really the one that's
It's
gonna
sophomore
tell if
G.
you have staying power. Yeah, the sophomore jinx. Do you have staying power in the industry?
Yeah. She got staying power. The more she stay relevant, that's her staying power.
Hmm. Yeah.
So all right, everyone. Thank you all for watching this edition of Connect Now, ladies and gentlemen. Brittany Shay and I, we about to sign off. So for Brittany Shay, I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next week for another edition of Connect Now.